watching them as they wander through. Hey guys, I don't think it's a den site, but I think it's where they've spent the day in the shade of a tree, and now they're heading off on a mission, possibly towards the herds of wildebeest that are just across this lugger and in that direction. Here come the rest of them. Izzy, yes, hyenas do phlegm and grimace, but you don't see it often. I think that his sense, I don't know if their sense of smell is so powerful that they often don't need to, or if there's a situation where I hardly ever see them do it, and when they do it, I've seen them do it around an anal pasting. So obviously anal paste is what hyena produce. There are quite a few different animals that produce it. Hyenas do mark their territory in that way, and also basically it's essentially their equivalent of a social media update. Who they are, what they're doing, all of that sort of thing. Are they ready to mate? Hey, what you guys got over there? Let's go down that way. There's something there that they've got. Perhaps a stash of food in the water. So all mammals have a way of doing a phlegm and grimace. At least the ones that we see. Most of the time it's that lip curled look. But in elephants, what they'll do is they'll reach forward and they'll actually put the tip of their trunk on the smell and then in their mouths. What are you lot up to? A little bit unrelaxed around vehicles, so let me just stop here. A little bit skittish. It looks to me like they've got something at the back there. Or it did. I thought I saw one of them with something in its mouth. Hey, Tesla. Tesla is one of our 7-year-old viewers, and she regularly watches our live safaris. Now, Tesla, you would like to know how much meat a hyena eats in one day. Well, obviously they can, just like the lions and the cheetah and the leopards that we see. Obviously they can go for a while without eating, but when they do eat, they gorge themselves possibly even more than lions or leopards or cheetah might do. You've seen how fat their bellies get when they found something good to eat. I wonder if they've just found something smelly. I could have sworn I saw something in their mouth. Here come the hyenas back again. So Tesla, you could easily be looking at over 5 kilograms of meat in one go. That's over 10 pounds, and maybe even more than that. Although they're not as heavy as a lion, they can still eat a huge amount of meat when they want to. I don't know what the most is that a hyena's ever eaten in one sitting, but we know that they eat lots and lots when they can. What was extraordinary to me was the speed with which the scavengers devoured that hippopotamus carcass that we found a couple of weeks ago. I couldn't believe that an entire hippo was gone in essentially a day. Oh, hello, boys. What you doing? A little bit of sniffing. There's definitely something there. It looks like a leg, from what I can see. I don't want to get too much closer because they are a little bit skittish. Whatever it is, it can't, either they're not that hungry or it can't be that appetizing. There can't be that much meat left on it. Because they're not fighting over it. They're not squabbling. Oh, look, it's a leg. Oh, it's a full leg. Beautiful. Now, I wonder, was that killed here or was that brought here? Hyenas regularly drag bits of carcass around, which is why often when we go back to where there's a kill, it's been moved a little bit. And the higher-ranking females will take the kills to the den sites. I've seen an entire impala get dragged easily 4 kilometers by the matriarch of a clan to her cubs. And cubs weren't even really old enough to even know what to do with it. They just played inside of it. Bit of toing and froing. I think this lot warming up for a night of mischief and mayhem. Oh, there we go. There we go. Little squeak. Full leg and a shoulder. Probably from a buffalo, by the looks of things. Don't think that's a wildebeest. Doesn't look sharp enough. Looks like a front leg of a buffalo. Well, the hyena are more than capable of killing something as large as a buffalo, particularly in numbers like we see here. Doesn't look very appetizing though, does it? There's not all that much left, especially with this many wildebeest still around, because the wildebeest really are still around. The rest of them heading off to go about. Where'd they all go? No, there they are. There is something. Can't tell if it's a hyena or something else, but there's something in the bushes close to them. And I am using my light now just to give us a little bit of a boost so that we can see properly. There's something in there. I think it might be just the reflection from another hyena eye. I just saw it ever so briefly. It must be another hyena. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's two hyenas in there. Jess, I'm not sure about this. I seem to have noticed a slight reduction in fluffiness of the hyenas here. They are much fluffier in the Mara because on average it is colder and much higher than the sands. But I don't know whether or not there's a huge amount of shedding that's done over summer and winter. If it does happen, I think it would be more likely to happen in South Africa, just because the extremes of climate are more pronounced. Okay, so we've all gone that way, by the looks of things. Let's go a little bit and see what they are. I think they've crossed through the slugger. Let me go and have a look. I don't know, actually. I'm very sorry, Chantal, I missed that completely. Please, could you repeat it? Oh, Billy, who is 5 years old. Hello, Billy. Billy, you would like to... Oh, it's the car making that noise. I thought it was a hyena. Billy, you would like to know if hyenas can swim like you. Well, Billy, I assume you're an exceptionally good swimmer, so I'm not sure if they could swim as fast as you, and maybe you can hold your breath for a very long time, which probably hyenas can't. But yes, they can swim, and hyenas really, really like water. Now, it sounds to me like you like water as well. Well, hyenas love water, and what they like to do is they like to go and dive underwater. Sometimes they roll around in it, and they really like muddy water. So not just water, not swimming pool water, they like muddy water. It helps to keep them cool. I say as the hyenas vanish. I think I'm going to let them continue on their nightly excursions. I'm not going to go and find ourselves in the middle of a wildebeest chaos stampede, because there are lots of wildebeest there. Here we are. Hello. As night descends in the Mara, the hyenas may or may not shed their coats, but we certainly do, and Scott has just popped his on.